With that, Jeff Teat becomes the PLL single season points record holder.
I really can't describe it in one word, but I'm gonna use two. I'm gonna say silently electric. You can probably make a 5-6 minute highlight of just behind the back, underhand, and backhanded Jeff Teat feeds. His highlight tape by the end of his pro career is gonna be something silly.
This Atlas offense is formidable. And don't forget, you got Jeff Teat on a wing.
Wizard. I like to think of him like Harry Potter because I don't know how he does these things sometimes, and I always love the meme, you're a wizard, Harry. That is Jeff. He is a true wizard out there.
This is an incredible pass by someone who throws a through ball as well as anyone. Jeff Teat to Schellenberger.
I think Jeff has been really poised and patient with his chances of shooting the ball. He can beat a defense in so many different ways when the ball's in his stick.
Teat loses his defender and scores easily.
I think the offense here is just incredibly free-flowing. There's threats all over at all 6 positions when they're out there. That allows people who are trying to cover Jeff as a feeder, like I said, to sort of give him room to operate as a dodger one-on-one, isolate a defender on an island, and then when he gets that 1v1 with space, it's very likely going to be a Jeff goal in that situation.
Entire time. Teat again.
Running away from the goal. Beats Krebs.
And this Atlas offense is formidable.
He's so good at controlling games, like controlling tempo. Things are speeding up and things are starting to get a little out of control, Once the ball hits Jeff's stick, he's going to make the right decision almost every time.
Some of these assists have been pretty simple feeds, others have been magnificent.
Lloyd rather got things started early for Atlas with a couple of quick goals. He's been quiet. That's not quiet at all. Teeter behind the back.
I think the guy is cold-blooded. He scores a goal, he's on his back, 2 defensemen on him, and he puts the ball in the top left corner. And you go to grab him, and it's like nothing even happened. There's no emotion. It's just remaining calm, remaining cool, and I think that's who he is.
I don't know how he does it. I would get super excited if I made half the plays that he makes.
Check. Teat to Dixon. Got it. Lightning quick release. Newman marks Teat. 3 seconds. Teat beating in front. Dixon. Slam dunk.
The guys who hold those records are the greats in the lacrosse world, right? They're the best of the best. And what we're watching Jeff do right now is pretty unprecedented. No discredit to them, they're amazing players, but what we're watching Jeff do is history in the making, I think. He's showing why he's the best player in the world right now and maybe the best player of all time. We're getting to watch sort of the Wayne Gretzky of lacrosse.
The alchemy of the indoor game and the outdoor game now, molding into the best offensive player in the league.
What do you think of Jeff Teat's game tonight?
Marvelous. He's been absolutely marvelous.
In transition, you get the ball to Teat and you let him be the decision maker.
Jeff Teat against Conlon. Teat over to Malloy. Assist number 4 for Teat. Teat to the cage. A 9-point afternoon for Jeff Teat.
Seeing his name up there with some of the guys that are definitely going to be future Hall of Famers, it's no surprise, and I think Jeff is just getting started. If I was in his shoes, I don't know how he stays so calm and collected. I would be a mess between the ears knowing that I had to perform, but with him, he just takes the game, one play at a time.
Give the ball to 7 and great things happen. Everyone moves at a different speed when Jeff Teat's behind.
There's the feed to Dixon. That is filthy.
Yikes.
A scintillating low to high from the Slim Reaper.
He has a different little aura around him. Xander and I just looked at each other last week in Boston, and we were just kind of shaking our head. We were like, this is ridiculous. It's crazy to think where he could take this thing the next 4 games.
Jeff Teat around his back to Dixon, who catches everything and finishes everything.
Jeff's the best player in the world, hands down. And I'm not surprised by this point total because I saw it every day during training camp, even in the past playing against him.
Feeds it inside, and another one. 3 for 3. Swims free, shoots, and scores while falling down. That's it, isn't it? You're done.
Yeah, you see my hands waving? Clark looks like
That's it. I'm done.
I'm running out of things to say about Jeff Teat. That point ties the record for Jeff Teat for the most points in a PLL season, and we haven't even hit the All-Star break.
To get to learn from Jeff and play alongside him, half the time I feel like I'm trying to learn from him, and half the time I'm kind of just picking up my jaw off the ground from some of the stuff that he's doing. It's really exciting to think that we could do this for a long time.
Gabizio comes in, scoops it up. How many times did they do that in the backyard? And then Gabizio finishes the play with a goal. And then the assist from Jeff Teat, and we have history. With that, Jeff Teat becomes the PLL single season points record holder.
An incredible moment for Jeff Teat, for the league, for this Fairfield, Connecticut, to witness greatness. Jeff Teat putting up numbers that no one has done in PLL history, and it's not going to stop at 45.
No.
It's going to go into the 70s. Good luck chasing this guy.